So the doctors pretty much, we were in this back room in this hall. There wasn't very many people around. The nurse had come back to check on us, and she offered to get my boys something to eat because it was like 7 o'clock in the morning by now. And so she left, went to go get them something to eat, and not 2 minutes later, Joey started doing the shaking thing again. I literally ran out in the hall. I grabbed the first person in a white coat I seen and just dragged him into the thing. And I'm like, this is what he's doing. So the next thing I know, he runs out. He runs and gets a nurse. They take Joey and they move us up by the nurse's station, directly across from the nurse's station. And they took Joey away and they started doing some CT scans and images of his head, and they brought him back into the room to us afterwards, and not long after that, a neurosurgeon comes in to talk to me, and she introduces herself to me, and she asked me, what had happened, what was going on, and I told her, that I woke up, Joey was shaking in his basket, I picked him up, brought him to the ER. He was fussy before he went to bed, crying, but consolable. And she looks at me and she says, well, somebody's hurt your son. And it didn't register. What do you mean somebody's hurt my son? My son is 13 weeks old. Who would hurt a baby? She's like, well, his CT scans are showing diffuse swelling on the brain, and we're going to have to get him up to the ICU and start some interventions to help him. And I'm like, okay. She's like, so can you tell me of anything else that could have happened? Could he have been dropped? Anything at all? And I'm like, no. I'm like, he was fine. Yesterday he was fine all day. I went to bingo with my mom. I come home, he was fussy. I got him to calm down, put him to bed, and now I'm here. So they admit us upstairs. I call my mom, and I'm like, Mom, you have to get here quickly. Something's happened with Joey. I don't know what's going on. But I need the boys taken home and, get up here. So my mom shows up. She calls my brother. My brother takes my boys home. And the rest of my family starts showing up because my mom's calling all my aunts and my cousins, and, they're like, get up here to the hospital. We don't know what's going on. But once we were admitted, it was a whirlwind.